Hello, welcome back. So today we're going to be showing you a daily bias on whatever trade we're going to pull out. As you can see from the history from August, I've had great trades and three take profits, one loss, another loss, then two take profits, another take profits. This is the 1:7 actually. Then another take profits before another loss of yesterday. So now we're just going to show you what I do before I enter that trade, and which I'm going to do right now. So I'll be taking you through the journey as I'm trading every day or whenever I want to make any entries when I'm exiting. So it's like this is a journey. This is our journey of what I do before I enter a trade and how I look at market life and how I exit. So I'll keep on updating you as this trade goes on. As you can see, I've already laid out my setup here as at last night. So I'm still going to continue with that same bias. So looking at it on a daily time frame, you can see that the market it's actually consolidating here. And on the long run, if you can look at the weekly time frame, you see that the market is actually bullish. But we still want this inducement here to happen because there was a market structure shift, because the market was trying to form a bearish trend here and it started reversing back to change the character, of which it would always come back to fill all this gap, or what you call fair value gap. So we're waiting for price to actually get to this level here, and that's what we want to take advantage of. And this is a very big gap because this is a daily time frame. So we'll move back to 4 hours time frame. We can see that market is in a very dangerous zone. You can call this a liquidity sweep or a liquidity level because of it's another block. And anytime we have price in another block, price always tends to consolidate around that area because of the previous history of large order block volumes, order volumes in that area. So because of that, we always see price liquidating in such areas, and you can also call them supply and demand zones, but they're basically just other blocks. So as you can see, we have 1 year, we have another 1 year, and we have the third 1 year. So this place, as I say, is basically kind of like a dangerous zone. But this is where I'm aiming to close on my take profits. And like I usually say, once price enters another block, and closes a candle inside, it's always going to run and rally to the end first. So it's actually a good place to actually, probably if you enter the year of the market prices at this point, you can actually just place a buy order when a candle closes there, because to definitely get to this place before it bounces back based on statistical history. So if we go back, mind you, before making a decision in trading is purely probability based on historical data. So nobody is actually wrong or right. We're just making predictions and assumptions based on probability and probability of supply and demand. Basically, that's just what price action is about. And that's the basics of everything in trading. We can talk about inducement and liquidity sweep, but the basics is on price action. So as you can see, that higher time frame that we saw that market was really changing structure, what you got to this level before the reversal, which is still in line with the news anyways. So as you can see, this huge fallback here now to this level, most people still want to buy from here. Personally, it still looks good, but on the daily time frame we're seeing something different. So because of that, we would still sell from here. So going back to 2-hour time frame, let's see what's happening. As you can see, the market is actually ranging within this block. As you can see all the noise here, all the noise happening in this place because it's another block. So because of that, what we'll personally do is to wait. But I'm going to enter this position now on my phone. I just did this yesterday. I actually entered this position yesterday, but I'm going to enter another one. So let's go to the 1 hour time frame to get a very good entry. I'm actually going to enter in 15 minutes time frame. Actually, I'm just going to show you a clear view. So at this place, and this is a very good point to sell from. So I'm going to update you guys later on today or whenever this trade closes. Today is Friday, and Friday, if we get to our take profit, which is not really far, normally I should be expecting this place. But you know how market is, prices, um, currencies don't usually move that fast unless they're influenced by news or political sentiments. So as you can see, all this market is just ranging and ranging. Or this was news, this was news. So unless by news, doesn't they can move drastically. If not, let me just measure the pips that we have here. Let's just take it from the side. We have about 51 pips. Not bad. It's actually more than that. Let's just say around 60 pips. So I didn't measure it correctly, but around 60 pips. You can do a lot of 60 pips. So I'm looking at making a sell entry from the current market execution. I will not wait for a pullback. Mind you, I already entered a trade at this level already, but I'm going to enter another one now on a different account. So now to get a very clear view on the 15 minutes time frame, as you can see, we're having all this here. So I'll come back to update you when this trade finally goes in.